So, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, or otherwise known as the FMCSA Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, is a database created by the FMCSA to track and ensure compliance with the regulations um, regarding rules due to drug, alcohol testing for commercial motor vehicles drivers in the USA. Um, this was established to improve the safety of roads in the USA. This prevents drivers who have tested positive or violated alcohol and drug regulations from operating CMV. Um, some of the key features of this database is one, tracking violations. So if you come up negative on a drug or alcohol test, there's certain requirements. And then if you refuse to take a test, that also pops up, and any other related offenses also pops up. Another feature is reporting Curian. Curian. Employees must report drug and alcohol violations to the clearinghouse. They are also required to query the clearinghouse when hiring new drivers to ensure that the potential hire um, doesn't isn't a threat to the regulations of the road and of the database. Um, it also has a driver's record, so kind of doubling back on the tracking violations. If a new hire has a outstanding speeding ticket or any other violations, that will also pop up. This is accessible to employers, motor carriers, and certain other entities with a legitimate need to see the driving record. Also, another feature of this database is the return to duty process. So this ensures that drivers who have violated drug and alcohol regulations are properly enrolled in a return to duty process before they can be reemployed. So so if a driver has violated the rules before they are able to come back and work, they they are probably required to take another test, or just whatever the carrier or whoever is running the clearinghouse requires. Um, I think this does improve. Um, I think this does improve the safety performance. One, because you're keeping track, and you're keeping track of the violations, and you're making sure that if they do violate it, they are put on probation or whatever you want to call it, making sure that you're punishing them in a simple way. So if they violate it, they're probably it's a chance they're not working without being paid. So that's no one wants to be on a job and not be paid, and you need money coming in to live in this world. So um, I feel like this also increased the accountability of the driver. This creates a centralized by creating a centralized database of a drug and alcohol violations. The clearinghouse makes it more difficult for drivers with previous violations to hide their history, which helps prevent unsafe drivers from being on the road and putting other citizens' life at risk. Um, I think this also helps with a safer hiring process. So, if this wasn't a thing, you'll run the risk of hiring someone who may have had a bad driving record or outstanding, whatever the case may be, who probably shouldn't be on the road, operating a 18-wheeler. So this helps with that. I feel like this also enhances the road safety as well. You know, I feel like this system makes it a requirement to be a very, responsible and safe driver, as well as, being proactive and making sure everything is right, and, just making sure the drivers are on their toes instead of, just being lazy, doing whatever, and just kind of slacking, thinking they could, drive a truck while intoxicated, and so on and so forth.